It's Ed here from Spooky Tower Games with Serengeti Sanctuary. I'm just doing a playthrough. It's a solo playthrough I'm doing, but it works as a nice way of seeing how the game plays out, even in a multiplayer game. So I've got the score tracker there with the red cross-shape expansion token waiting in the middle and my own score token on 0. Also the team playmat with my opening team members, 3 trail guides and a conservationist, and the repopulation cubes down at 0. And the sanctuary tokens waiting there as well. So getting the cards out onto the array, the opening cards, having given the deck a good shuffle. So what have we got here? Let's have a look. The drafting phase is the first important thing that players do on their turn, and I'm having a quick look at the array now to see what I can draft. I can't use my trail guides or my conservationist abilities at the moment because the array's packed full of cards. So there's a couple of wetland cards there, snake and rhino, so I'm taking those for my first draft action. So because it's a solo game, I get my second draft action now, and I can use trail guides to slide cards. So I'm sliding one card across there, a couple of other slides there to take the elephant off the sanctuary area, which means I can use my conservationist ability to put a couple of new cards out, which could be good. So I really need to get as many points as possible on the score track. There we are, a couple of cards I can take down on that right hand column. And now it's the clear up phase after the drafting. So clear off everything that's not in that central sanctuary area. That will be after everyone's had their turn in a multiplayer game. And then the other thing you do at the clean up at this stage is put a new sanctuary token on each of the cards left in the sanctuary area. So that's all set for next turn. So what have we got here? Because I'm now at the expansion phase, scoring my hand, deciding how much of it I want to use. That odd snake card is actually worth 0, so can't really score that, but that's a couple of rhinos and a hyena, so 6 points. Nice. Okay, move the expansion token there on the score track, and now I can, I'm going to chuck that snake card away. I'm not going to pay a point to keep that. Now, paying 5 points to get an upgrade in my team. Very useful to get the animal caretaker, and then the last point I had gets me a sanctuary token. First one only costs 1. So got up to 6, can move the expansion token back off and get going on my second turn. So a new array, obviously the cards that were still on the array stay. Okay, let's have a careful look. So of course I can't use trail guides or conservationists, but my animal caretaker, my new team member, that allows me to do a card swap. So I'm just going to swap those 2 cards over and get that gorilla up on that second row. And then I paid a token to use my very important park ranger. Park ranger, that allows me to pick up an extra card, paying a token to take a card of a different terrain type. So that's got me those 3 cards, 3 tokens into hand, very helpful, and 3 cards. Right, so it's going to be my second drafting action now, of course, given it's a solo game. I get the second one straight away. So trail guys, a couple of them only left, but that allows me to do a couple of slides like that, quite nice. Then the conservationist, so fill up that array in the middle there, the sanctuary area. So I've got my animal caretaker, very powerful, allows me to do the switch. Let's have a look. Might do a bit of planning ahead here. Move that giraffe down onto the sanctuary area. And now I've got my park ranger. So pay a token and allows me to pick up those 2 plateau cards and the extra lion card there on the savannah, different terrain type. Good. So no other abilities from my team. Clear off the cards. Oh, there's a token there that's gone, but never mind. Clear off the cards that are not on the sanctuary area and add tokens to the cards that are left on the sanctuary area. So the drafting phase is complete. I better score up now, expansion phase. So what have I got? Yeah, quite nice. 3 gorillas, a couple of lions, a flamingo as well. Yeah, not bad at all, not bad at all. 3 gorillas are worth 7 points. A couple of lions 3, flamingo 1. Makes 11 points. Takes me up to 17 in total, so the expansion marker gets me to 17, and now I can spend those points. I don't have any cards to pay to keep, so that's fine. It's about choosing a really good set of new rolls. So I'm going to pay 3 to move a trail guide across there. That's to an animal breeder. Another 3. Yeah, another 3 got me the wildlife guard. Still got 5 points. I could take a risk and move that conservationist to pay 2 for the veterinarian. 3 points left gets me 2 sanctuary tokens as well, which is handy. 1 for the first, 2 for the second. Right, so now I track across to these other, I can use these rolls even though I've only just acquired them. So 3 sanctuary tokens for 2 cards into hand. Let's hope for the best. What have we got here? Okay, well, we'll tuck them to one side. The herd card is 3 points straight in for the future. And then I've got the vet, so draw a flamingo up and then, oh my goodness, got 2 flamingos. They're worth 3 points together, and the zebra herd's worth 3 as well. Well, I'm going to take a risk and chuck out the zebra herd, in fact, because an extra flamingo would really make those flamingo set really nice. Okay, so we're all set. I've spent all my points, the extra points I got this turn. Now we're filling up the array for turn 3. Of course, in a solo game, this is the final turn. If the deck runs out, quick shuffle to get the cards back into play, so I can complete filling the array up nicely. So first drafting action for this final drafting phase. Okay, can't use the trail guides, can't use the conservationists, mainly because I don't have them left at all now, but I have got the animal caretaker, can do that switch there to get that second column looking really nice. Look at all those wilderness cards with an extra herd as well, and a few sanctuary tokens. So get those cards into hand to add to my 2 flamingos. Then I'm paying a token to bump up my repopulation track by 1, because I've got that very handy roll there, the animal breeder. So, what have we got here? Unfortunately, there aren't any flamingos that came out, so can't really build that set. Just looking for building sets as quickly as possible now in this final drafting action. Okay, well, I'll get that switch across to get that cheetah card down there in the bottom row. That was my animal caretaker. And then I've paid a token to draft up the extra elephant card as well. Okay, and another token to bump my repopulation track up another nudge, which gives me 2 extra points when I score up. Get rid of the cards out there. Well, I could put a token on the cards on the sanctuary area, but I'm not going to bother because it's reaching the end of the game now. They won't really come into play. So what have we got here? So I need to add up my score. Couple of flamingos, 3 points. Couple of elephants, 3 points. Hyenas, they're quite nice. That's 4 points. 2 cheetahs, it's only 2 points. 3 for the herd. A couple of points for my repopulation track takes me from 17, another 17 points all told, to 34. Well, 34 is nothing like 50, so I'm going to start again, have another go, see if I can't make it to 50 this time. So, completely fresh start, everything reset, score on 0, basic starter rolls, cards out for an opening array. Let's see if I can't do better this time. Well now, it's good to get as many points as possible early, so I think I'm going to start with the zebra herd card there. 3 points safely in the bag. Second drafting action will be a couple of slides. I'm not going to bother with the third one. I could do. Can't do the conservationist now. So again, I can take that other herd card off the bottom row and clear off the array. That was a quick first drafting action. All those lovely cards gone, I'm afraid, and then sanctuary tokens out onto the sanctuary area. At least I've got 6 of those nicely placed. Okay, well, 2 herd cards makes 6 points. Expansion token to 6. I think I'm probably going to do the same as last time. We'll pay 5 for the animal caretaker, it's just so valuable, and then the last point makes for a sanctuary token, which is quite important really, so you can get the park ranger into play straight away on the second drafting phase. Okay, we need some luck here with these cards so we can get skill into play. What have we got here? Hopefully a decent set or 2 in the second turn is really important. Yeah, got some options there. Scrubland in that second row, looking nice. What else can we see? Yeah, I think that Scrubland in the second row does look pretty good. So get that hyena up onto the second row with the animal caretaker, and then pay the token for the park ranger ability and pick up the extra hyena, wilderness hyena, as well as the Scrubland card. So that's a pretty nice haul of 4 cards there with 2 hyenas. Okay, trail guide, a couple of nudges for that plateau card, get that out of the way so we can get 3 new cards out onto the sanctuary area with the conservationist. Now, what can we use the animal caretaker for? We need to make a nice set if we can. Yeah, that's not bad. Get that hyena down, the valley hyena. Makes that third row looking quite good now. Pay a token for the park ranger and pick up that extra cheetah card there, the watering hole card at the end. Okay, well that's looking not bad for cards in. Clean up the array, take out all the cards that aren't on the sanctuary area. They're all gone. Oh, there's a token lost there as well, never mind. Add tokens to the cards that are on the sanctuary area, and then let's see what we've got in hand. Okay, so I'm really hoping the hyenas have clocked up nicely. I've actually got quite a few cheetahs there as well. Giraffe, yeah, the hyenas and the cheetahs have done really nicely. Yeah, so we've actually got 7 points for the cheetahs, 3 of them, 8 for the hyenas, 3 of them, and then just an extra point each for the flamingo and giraffe. Of course we could save some of the cards if we want to, but I think probably best to just cash in all the points, get the points on the scoreboard. It's a bit tempting to keep the flamingo because there's one on the sanctuary area, but no, let's cash them all in. So that's 17 points plus the 6 we already had. The expansion token goes to 23. Now got to spend the 17 points. Okay, well we don't need to spend any on paying for cards kept in hand, so that's good. It's all about choosing a good mix of team members, upgrades to our team members. So that first trail guide, I think wildlife guard is pretty handy really. Only costs 3, so that's good. Nudge the score tracker token up. Another trail guide, yeah, I think we'll go for a park manager. Costs a lot, 9, but really nice solid move. Couple of points on a veterinarian, yeah, why not? Leaves 3 points for 2 more tokens. I've actually got a lot of tokens because managed to pick up quite a few off the array. So, nicely done. Well, the park manager can't be used this turn, but 3 sanctuary tokens for 2 cards using the wildlife guard. What have we got here? Okay, yeah, well, tuck them away. The veterinarian, so draw up an extra card. Yeah, there's a flamingo on the table, so could be. Yeah, I think we'll keep that flamingo. We'll drop the snake. It's a bit late for snakes now. That might be a mistake, but it's done. Okay, so let's fill the array with cards from the deck again and see what we can do in this final drafting phase. Okay, quick shuffle needed. There we are. Fill it all up. So, well, got some possibilities there, I think, bearing in mind what we've got in hand as well. Flamingos might get me somewhere. Tell you what, before I get going on the draft, I'm actually going to tuck a token by my park manager, so because I'll need that to get the 4 extra points. So I don't want to spend that by mistake. Okay, make or break time. How can I possibly get all the way up to 50 points? Well, there are 4 gorillas out, actually, on the table, which is a lot of points for a set of 4 gorillas. Might be the best thing to do, I think. Yeah, I'm going to swap that gorilla down onto the second row using my animal caretaker, pay a token, draft, well, forest plus the extra gorilla. Yep, okay, gets me some tokens back in hand, which is no bad thing. Oh, I don't know if I've done the right thing. Committed now. So, got no conservationist to bring new cards out. No trail guides, of course. Animal caretaker for my second draft action. Got to be the gorillas. I'm committed now. So, switch that cheetah out, put the gorilla in. Pay a token to draft the extra card of a different terrain type. A couple of scrubland cards. Oh, it's not very good, is it? But at least I get the extra gorillas. Well. Okay, clear those cards out of the edge of the array. Not going to bother putting tokens out now. This is the end of the game. So, what points can we possibly clock up? 1 lion, worth precisely 0. 2 elephants, not bad. 3 points. Flamingos 1 point. 4 gorillas. Now that's the thing. 14 points. And 4 for my park manager. Yes. So what does that make? I think that makes 22 points probably, doesn't it? Plus the 23 I already had. 45. Close, but unfortunately I haven't made it to 50 again.